Welcome to class. My name is Randy, if we haven't met yet. Today's class is going to be a class to unplug, disconnect from the world outside of us, and connect inside. Connect to our bodies, connect to our own minds, feel nourished, feel a sense of release from everything that can crowd our minds every single day. So we're going to do some hip releases, we're going to do some forward folds, and we're going to start in child's pose. So I want you to come down to your knees. Hands are going to reach out in front of you for just a second. And if you have this accessibility, I want you to take your hands and reach them between your legs, forehead onto the floor. And the palms of your hands can be on the floor. That's how it feels best for me, but put them in whatever position feels good for you. If you can't get into this position, go ahead and reach your arms up overhead. You can also have a block under your glutes here. And just take a moment to center in on your mat and be present. Let the ground hold you and nurture you, and just be held in this moment. Don't need anything else from the outside world at this second. Just you and your mat and the space that we're in right now. Let your hips sink down. I love this position. It's kind of like, it's just so comforting. It's that fetal position that just feels so nice, relaxing. Take another deep inhale in. Deep sigh out of the mouth. Crawl onto your hands. Come into our cat-cow. Wrists under your shoulders. Hips above your knees. Pull your chest through your arms. Tailbones lifts up towards the sky as your belly drops. Inhale. And dome your back as you exhale. Let your shoulder blades spread apart. Tuck your tailbone. You could shake your head from side to side here if that feels nice. Release any tension that you're holding on to. Whatever you were doing, thinking about before you started this, let it go and just be here now. Be inside of your body. Notice what feels tight. If there's any, you can do some little side bends here. Barrel rolls with your chest. If there's any tight spots that feel like you could spend a little more time in those spots, then go ahead and do that. Let your fingertips flip so they're pointing towards the sides of your mat, and keep going with your cat-cow movements here. You can do some circles over the wrists. Go one way and then the opposite way. Flip your fingertips to point towards your knees. Let the heels of your hands pull up off of the floor as you sink your hips back towards your heels. Point your fingers back forward. Pick up your left leg, kick it to the left side of the mat, sole of the foot comes to the floor, and floss your hips back to meet your right heel. And we're just going to do this a few times as you work into your hips, lubricate the joints. One more time. Bring the left knee back to where it was and kick the right foot out to the right side of the mat and go ahead and floss your hips back. We're going to do this a couple times. Again, if you feel like you want to sit here, back here, and just let that right hamstring stretch a little bit, feel free to do that. Today's all about doing what feels right for your body, doing what feels good, being present, listening to your body, and honoring where it's at today. Bring the right knee back to where it was. Lift into down dog, press into the heels of the hands, and then walk your hands back to meet your feet. We're going to hang here on our forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, let your head hang heavy, shake it from side to side. Feel the release in your neck. Let go of any tension in your jaw and the corners of your mouth. Feel the spot between your eyebrows soften. You could do a few bounces here. A nice little bend in the knees. And just hang. Breathe. Go ahead and lift into chair, hips back, and then we're going to forward fold, grab opposite elbows. Chair, but a little bit deeper this time. Grab opposite elbows, hang heavy, forward fold. Chair, but a little bit deeper. You can bring your heels in a little bit more, toes out, as we're slowly working into a deep squat or malasana. Forward fold. Come on into an even deeper squat. Forward fold. This one we're going to go as deep as we can. If your heels are lifted, you can put a towel underneath them. Something rolled up, a blanket might work. Open up your hips. Forward fold and walk your hands to the front of the mat. Take a moment here in stillness. Be present in the space that you're at. Shift your head from side to side. Lift your right leg up towards the sky. Take a bend in your front knee, and you're just going to take a hop and then bring your right foot to the front of the mat. So a little bit of a scissor kick. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, hop up and let your right foot come to the front. So you're switching legs in the air. Warrior 2. Open up. Inhale. Sink deeper on your exhale. Inhale. Sink deeper on your exhale. Sink a little bit deeper. Let's skandasana to the back of the mat. So straighten your front leg, bend into your back leg, and stop wherever your edge of flexibility is. Breathe into that left hip. Release any tension that lives there. Send some breath into that area. Inhale. Exhale, we are going to twist. So rotate your front foot. You're going to face towards the back of the mat. Left toes point towards the front of the mat. And then we're going to keep going until all 10 toes point to the left side of the mat. Reach your left arm up and overhead. And then sink your right hip to the mat. So we're in our horizon lunge. You can open up gently that left knee with your left hand. Good. All 10 toes point back towards the back of the mat. Let your right knee come to the mat, and we're in this low lunge now. Arms reach up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, flip those back toes. Lift your knee off the floor. So we're in a crescent pose. Right knee comes to chest. Right heel crosses over, ankle crosses over left knee. Figure 4 chair. Sink your hips down. Reach your hands forward. Reach, retreat, sink, sink, sink. Feel that right hip opening up. Feel the strength in the left leg. Come on up. Reach the left leg back, or right leg back. Place the toes at the front of the mat and then rotate open. We're going to come to skandasana at the front of the mat. Sink into it. Good. Hands frame the front foot. You can handstand out of this. So you can bring your toes to about midway before it hits a down dog. So you're not going to hit a down dog. And then up. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. If you don't want that, just both feet together at the back of the mat and do your vinyasa. Sweep your left leg to the top of the mat. This time we're going to scissor kick in the air. Left foot comes to the front of the mat. Up, left foot up. All right, here we go. Back to warrior two on the left leg. Open up. Inhale. Exhale, sinks us deeper. Inhale. Exhale, sinks us deeper. Open up your hips. They should be parallel-ish with the side of your mat. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Straighten the front leg, bend into your back leg. Stop at the edge of your flexibility. Go to the edge of your range here. Hands reaching forward can help with your balance. Lifting your glute off of the floor. Breathe. Hands come to frame your back foot. Swivel into your horizon lunge. Right arm reaches up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Left hip hovers above the mat. And you can take your right hand and gently open up the right knee. Swivel your feet back to face the back of the mat. Left knee comes down for a nice long low lunge. Sink into it. Flip the back toes, lift the knee up so you're in a crescent pose. Inhale. Exhale, left knee comes into chest. Figure four chair. Sink the hips down. Open up that left hip. You might be feeling a nice stretch in your left glute. Hands reach forward or come to prayer at the chest. I like to reach them forward so I can go back a little bit deeper into my squat. It allows me to bring my hips back, having this counterbalance. Come on up, rise out of your figure four chair. Left toes come to the back of the mat. Swivel open to Skandasana at the front of the mat. Hands frame the left foot. You can bring your toes halfway back if you want to try jumping into our handstand. If not, go straight into your chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Reach your right leg towards the sky. Jump, step, hop your right foot to the front of the mat. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, and then exhale, sinks us deeper. Inhale. Exhale, come on back to Skandasana at the back of the mat. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand to the mat, swivel your toes to the left side of the mat, reach up overhead, and then sink your hip towards the mat. Open up the left knee. Swivel into low lunge, facing the back of the mat, right knee on the floor, arms reach up. Flip the toes, lift the knee, crescent pose for a moment here. Inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, figure four chair. Sink the hips down and back. I like to reach my arms forward so I can reach my hips back more. It gives me more of a stretch in my right glute, more of a release. Feel into your body here. Notice the sensations. Notice what's tight, what's challenging, what comes to you with ease. Bring the right knee into the chest. Reach the right toes to the back of the mat. Swivel open. Skandasana to the front of the mat. Hands frame the front foot. You can do a little handstand hop if you want. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg sweeps up. Jump, step, hop. Your left foot to the front of the mat. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, sink into it. Another big inhale. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the mat. Reach your arms forward. Inhale. Exhale, swivel onto the left hand. All 10 toes point to the other side of the mat. Dip your hip, open up that right knee. Point all your toes towards the back of the mat. Low lunge, left knee down. Reach your arms up. Release. Release that left psoas. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, bring the left knee to chest. Figure four chair. Reach your hands forward. Sink the hips back. See if you can get your chest closer to that front left leg. Feel the sensations. Feel where you're at. Don't let your mind stray. Stay in this moment. Stay in your body. Notice the feels. Bring the left knee into the chest. Reach the toes back into the front of the mat. Swivel open. Skandasana to the front of the mat. Hands frame the front foot. You can jump into your handstand if you'd like. Chaturanga. Up dog. Take a moment here. Stretch out the front body. And down dog. Sweep your right leg up towards the sky. This time, we're going to bring our right knee to left tricep. Bring the knife edge of the right foot to the floor for fallen triangle. Left foot is going to come up and over that side leg and place it at the front of the mat. Bring the toes to the back of the mat. Lizard lunge. Nice and long here. You can sway front and back, side to side. Walk your hand, keep your feet where they're at, but walk your hands to the right side of the mat. Feel this nice side stretch. You can creep your fingertips a little bit further forward than the right hand, so you get more of a stretch. Walk your hands back to the front of the mat. Lift into crescent pose for just a minute and then straighten the front leg. You're going to come into a warrior two foot with the back leg. Forward fold over your front leg. Feel the stretch in your hamstring. Send it some love. Notice where you're holding tension and release it. Notice if your mind is wandering, bring it back. Ground down into the left heel and come on back up. Heels and toes out as you face towards the right side of your mat. Sink your hips, goddess pose. Hands can be on the knees and you can sway from side to side for a nice gentle opening of your hips. If you want to work on some strength and stability, go ahead and lengthen your tailbone down. Hands come to prayer at your chest, or you can reach up into the air. And breathe. Stay in stillness in this moment. Feel the shake, feel the burn if it's there, notice it. Let it exist, let it be a part of the moment. Feel what's going on in your body. Straighten your legs, parallel your feet, keeping them wide, coming into wide leg forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Whew. Inhale, Feel your spine get nice and long. Exhale, let's forward fold. Come a little bit deeper. Shake your head left to right. Let your head hang heavy. Shift on towards the balls of your feet. So if you find yourself putting all the weight in the heels of your feet, bring it more towards center or bring it even towards the balls of your feet. Come on up, hinge at the hips, use your core. Bend the front leg, bring the right knee down to the mat. Bend the right knee so the foot's coming in towards the glute, and then grab that foot with your left hand. Sink into this twisted lizard lunge. See if you can gaze over the left shoulder. Flex the back foot. And you can even let that left knee open up, keeping the left foot nice and flexed if you're going there. We don't want to sickle the ankle. Nice strong ankle here. Release. Coming into pigeon pose, heel toe your left foot towards the right wrist. Left knee comes back behind the left wrist. Back leg still nice and long. Inhale. Forward fold over your front leg. Feel the release in that left glute. Be present in this moment. Create space in your body. Release some of the tension. Release some of the clutter in your mind. Unplug from what was and plug into where we're at now. We do that by being in our body, noticing what's happening. Notice what we're feeling in our body. Taking account of our breath. Feeling the connection of our body with the floor and what that feels like. Is it cool? Is it warm? Hands come to the floor. Left foot meets right. Come on back into our down dog. Sweep your left leg up towards the sky. Left knee to right tricep. And then kick it out like we're going into our fallen triangle pose. We're going to hit that pose for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, right knee or right leg crosses over the left. Bring the right foot to the front of the mat. Left foot to the back. Come on into our lizard lunge. Take a few seconds here, a few breaths, and rock in and out of this pose. Sway side to side. Whatever's helping you get into those crevices, whatever feels good in your body, that's what we're honoring today. To create a little more space, walk your hands towards the left side of the mat. You can reach your right fingertips a little bit further forward than your left to get an extra stretch in your side body. Breathe. Notice the space we're creating. Notice where tension exists and breathe your breath into that space. Come back to center. Warrior two with your back foot. Come through, straighten your front leg, lift out of that pose, and then we're going to forward fold over our front leg. Feel nice and long through your spine on your inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Sink into it. Notice some sensations in that right leg, particularly the back of that right leg, maybe even some low back. One more big inhale. Exhale. Lift out of that. Parallel, or not parallel, heels in, toes out with your feet as you Face your body towards the side of the mat. Sink your hips, goddess pose. Whatever variation you want of goddess right now, go ahead and take that. Hands can be at the heart. We can stay here, nice, and this just feels nice to me. Lubricating my joints, letting myself relax. Feels like a good spot to be today. I did strength on the first side. This side, I'm going ease. Yin and yang. Go ahead and straighten your legs, parallel your feet, forward fold, lengthen the spine, hinge at the hips. Come on down. Hands can come to the mat. Shake your head left and right, nice and gently. Come more towards the balls of your feet. Nice long spine. Release any tension in your jaw and in the corners of your mouth. Bring your hands to your hips. Use your core to lift out of this. Bend into your front leg. Coming into our twisted lizard lunge, bring your left knee to the floor. Right hand grabs right foot or right ankle. Or left, I'm sorry. Open up that left knee if you did so on the first side. Gaze over your right shoulder. Flex the right foot, left foot, and right foot if you're opening up that right knee. Open up your hip. Release. Coming into our pigeon pose, heel toe that right foot until the toes are back behind the left wrist. Knee comes back behind the right wrist. You can always have a block under your hip here. Inhale and then exhale to forward fold. Again, be in this moment. Be present where you're at. Explore the sensations in your body. Explore the space that we've created so far. Let your body relax into this. Release any tension that you're holding. Scan your body for where that might be. Do you have tension between the eyebrows? Is it on the corners of your mouth? Maybe it's in your jaw. Maybe it's between your shoulder blades at the base of your neck. Maybe it's in your hip. Paw your hands back to where they came. Right foot meets left. Sweep your right leg to the sky. Right knee to left elbow. Open up. Fallen triangle. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left foot to the front of the mat. Right foot reaches back. Lizard lunge. Immediately walk your hands over. Get that nice side stretch in the left side body. Creeping your left fingertips a little bit further forward of the right. Come back to center. Straighten the front leg. Warrior two with the back leg. And then bow over your left leg. Release your jaw, release your head, your neck. Let everything just relax. Bring your hands to your hips. Lift out of this. Heel toe your feet until they're heels in, toes out. Sink your hips down. Either take the strength version of this or the more nourishing, kind of delicious soup on a cozy rainy day pose version of this pose. Hands on the knees, going side to side. Lift out of it, parallel your feet, hinge at the hips, forward fold, wide leg forward fold. Hands to hips, Use your core to come out of that. Bend the front leg, twisted lizard lunge, right knee comes to the floor. Grab the right ankle, left hand. Open up the left leg if you'd like. You can also come down onto the forearm of your front arm. Inhale. Exhale, release. Let's come into our pigeon pose. Heel toe the front foot. So we're in our pigeon. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Two more breaths here. One more breath. Bring your hands to the mat. Left foot meets right. Sweep your left leg towards the sky, coming into fallen triangle on the left hand. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right foot up over the left. Bring the left foot back. Lizard lunge. Immediately, let's walk our hands to the side, reaching the right fingertips further than the left. Feeling that nice side stretch, creating space. Releasing tension, creating space. Come back through center. Come on up, so we're in our forward fold over our right leg. Warrior two with your back foot. Just hanging. Disconnecting from any thoughts you have of anything outside of this moment and connecting with your body and your breath and what is real and what is happening directly in this moment. Come on out of that by lifting up, heels in, toes out, goddess. Sink your hips. Go to the position that feels most true to where you're at in this moment. What is going to bring you what you need right now? And let yourself go there and be there. Inhale, come on up. Parallel the feet, hinge at the hips, wide leg forward fold. Release any tension in your lower back. Let this be a nice, cozy, delicious stretch, a moment of relaxation and rejuvenation in your day. One last inhale. Hands on the hips, exhale. Come on out of it. Twisted lizard lunge, bend the front leg. Left hand comes to the floor, left knee comes to the floor. Bring the left foot up and grab it with your right hand. Again, you can come onto the forearm. You can open that right knee up a little bit. Gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale. Hands come to the front of the mat as you release the back leg. Pigeon pose. Right toes come behind the left wrist. Sink your hips down. And just notice also, come on forward fold into this. Just notice if there is any incongruencies with the right side of your body and the left. I definitely noticed a difference in mine today. I have more tension in my right hip. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my right heel a little bit more in towards the groin because it's not loving the deeper position in this. And I want to honor where it's at today. I feel the tension, I notice the tension, and I don't want to push it. Walk your hands up. Come to bring your left sole of your foot up to the front of the mat as well. Left sole meets right sole. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, let's forward fold over our feet. You can grab your feet like they're opening a book with your hands. Nice long chest. And go to the edge of your depth here. Stopping where you feel sensation, no pain. Inhale gives us a nice long spine. Exhale, we sink a little bit deeper. You can sway side to side here if that feels good. You can bring your forearms to the floor if that's better than having your feet. Go ahead and paw your hands so you're back in a seated position. Roll back onto your back body, soles of the feet come to the floor. Lift your hips up, just a gentle bridge pose here. Slight engagement of the glutes. Bring your spine gently back to the floor. Let your knees knock in. Constructive rest. You can bring your right hand to your belly, left hand to your heart. Take some time at the end of this practice to just be here in this moment, noticing your body, relaxing spaces that have tension, and go with clarity back into the rest of your day. Noticing the space we've created, all the things we've released and allowed to make space for new things, for new thoughts, for new experiences, for new perspectives. I'm going to leave you guys here. Thank you so much for joining me for practice today, and I will see you next time.